Thank you for tuning in to the Phillip Scott Show. My name is Danielle DeVita, and I'm a proud contributor. Today, we're going to talk about femininity and masculinity. And as a relationship and femininity coach, we're going to talk about this particular couple who are exuding energy that's opposite to what we would call a traditional style relationship. So let's go ahead and roll this clip so you can learn a little bit about this couple and the energy that they're displaying.
This is Merrin. She fell in love with James.
I'm a masculine presenting woman.
And I am a feminine presenting straight man. I guess people perceive us as weird as a couple because we don't follow the regular status quo. And we don't look like how they want us to look.
The couple met through TikTok, and despite not being each other's usual type,
I was identifying as gay because it was easier than explaining all the ins and outs of who I was.
I've only dated girls in the past.
The most frequent question we get is, who is the woman? Or like, who is the girl? Who is the boy? Who is the man?
Hi. I miss you.
Merrin and James met online after a chance comment from Merrin on TikTok sparked a conversation between the pair.
I just was posting different pictures of myself, like dress femme, dress mask, and I had commented on this other Mexican girl's TikTok who was talking about how she thought that femme men were cute. And I was like, oh my God, girl, you're talking about me, honey.
And then I saw his comment under that video. That's how I got to his profile. And then I saw his videos and I was like, I'll just flirt with him just for fun. So I've only dated girls in the past. I'm very much attracted to femininity as a whole. I love that just his energy is very feminine. Like sometimes he'll like this is not, the little jacket's not feminine, but the way he's acting is feminine.
My sexuality was all over the place, very much. In high school, I was like this full straight, like almost hyper masculine version of myself where like I was still one of the girls. However, I was pulling girls. And then I got to college and I was like, yeah, that ain't it. Not for me. So I was identifying as gay because it was easier than explaining all the ins and outs of who I was. Like never really just jumped all in with a man. I never had any interest in doing that.
So a lot of times we are looking at certain relationships and we're wondering how is this possible? But what people fail to realize that no matter what style of relationship you're in, whether it's same gender or opposite gender, you're still going to display some type of energy, right? Like I said, at our core, we're going to have one dominant energy that we're displaying, but you can really display both, especially depending on the type of profession that you have, the things that you have to deal with in life. You're going to have to, at some point provide and protect as a woman, especially regarding your children. Even teaching and coaching is some form of masculine forms in there, but you can still be feminine at your core, right? And the same thing with men. You can be gentle and soft in some instances, but at your core and with your dominant energy, you're going to be displaying masculine energy. So it's just really some of the traits and qualities that you're displaying is what, exudes this type of energy that you have on a daily basis, on a consistent basis. And with this couple, of course, she is perceived in her attire and in her actions, how she does things to be a little bit more, to be perceived to be more masculine than he is. I don't think that if she was in her feminine energy that they would still mesh well. I don't think there would be that same level of connection. I truly believe that opposites attract. I think that even in, like I said, same gender relationships, you're going to always see one person being more masculine than the other, one being more feminine than the other. And if you are a woman who's saying, I'm always with feminine men, it could be that you're displaying more masculine energy than you need to. And I would say that it's best for you to be more in your feminine energy, especially if you're in a traditional style relationship. We hear a lot of women today say that they don't want the 50-50 guy, but they're acting and their mindset is so modern that this is the guys that they're getting. But they say they want the traditional style relationships, not realizing there's a lot of things that come with that. If you do want a traditional style relationships, some things are going to be traditional. Men are going to be more masculine, women are going to be more feminine. But if you don't want that, just rest assured that someone is going to display more masculine or feminine energy than maybe than what their nature says, right? That they should provide. A lot of people say, well, I don't believe in gender roles. I don't believe in this. I don't believe that. There's some things that are innate in women that that men cannot do, and vice versa. So again, there's going to be some energy that's going to be dominant, more dominant than the other. And I think the sooner we realize that, the better off we'll be. No matter what style of relationship you're in, you're going to be displaying certain traits. It could be how you grew up. It could be the style of the relationship. It could be, how you converse and interact with others. But one is going to be more dominant than the other. So my question to you, women, are you okay with being in your masculine energy? You can still have the job you have and still exude feminine energy. But do you want to be masculine? Or do you want your man to have masculine energy? Or do you want to have feminine energy? Now, I know in this particular clip, it seems a little bit more extreme. He's on the extreme of being feminine, and she's on the extreme for being masculine for the type of relationship that they have. But we see this in relationships often. We see where people are out of what their core, what they're designed to do. Even TD Jakes said it. He said, women are climbing up the corporate ladder, and you've got your money, you've done this, you've done that. But men feel that there's no purpose for you, that they can't pour into you because you feel that you have everything. Basically, you're trying to be the man. You're trying to be the provider and protector, and that's his role. And he's like, where do I fit in? A lot of times people don't like that clip. They don't like when he said that. Of course, the whole clip was really about men. It was on Father's Day about how men need to pour in. But the only way men can properly pour in and be in their masculine energy, if women also do their, play their role in being in their feminine energy. And again, femininity is not weakness. In fact, it takes a strong woman to be in her feminine energy, but still be confident, have discernment, have, be confident and know what it is that she wants, right? Be decisive. So I don't think you have to be passive to be feminine. I think you can be this woman who knows what she wants and still be in your feminine energy. And I think you can be a man who's in your masculine energy, but still be soft and gentle when necessary. Men do it all the time with children. They do it when, with their wives. They have a soft spot for their wives or their girlfriends that they truly care about. So there is going to be some ways where we're cross, displaying certain traits that one would say is more feminine and more masculine. But the thing is, what's dominant? What are you displaying the most, right? So thank you again for tuning in to the Phillip Scott Show. My name is Danielle DeVita, and I'm a proud contributor. Take care.